antinim but si yekasi ye kind it tente na no ndu no bebo kra na enwie now ose enti de ye hu ye nie Kwame first one rush passage under certificate of agency enti ye nie nsusu ye mu no Kwame emra no ase ya pepre ye ho ne ya pass na ya pass in terms of dodo because say odi ade eba parliament ade no bedru 28 July na ya lay before parliament 29th July na by 30 to 31st ya pass here ayen tentem dodo we believe say emra efa koko dwadie ho eni koko nhyehyeye ho de esesenke etu yebo ase ne ye enti ye ne de edi kind no now PNDC law 81 no repealed but cocoa boards monopoly licensing structure and substantively preserved, right? And the yehu biem ne say PNDC law 81 no ye repeal it. Yes, ye samra ne de free.
So samra na edema cocoa board the monopoly in the cocoa sector.
And emra no na ehye cocoa board say ono nkoa ne aban adwuma eku a owo tumi say eba cocoa hu dwade a obetimi ato cocoa no waton cocoa no e wo Ghana di mu
obetimi ama license ka
obetimi so ama license mo watimi di ato cocoa enti o ye private company ti say Amanjaro Olam ene eyi PBC mu a wo mototo to cocoa yi bi ni ade nyina no cocoa board ne necessary or license o ansan watimi aden watimi ato bi enti PNDC law 81 no ana na mo say to me no but samra no by the provisions of cocoa board bill ye almost say ye repeal it is samra na ye free ho any hobby se samra ne ni hobby dia nanka yesusu se o anke betimi agya mu ma cocoa board no ye benya ada institutions e betimi na compete but we dia monopoly no cocoa board ne da so ye den
ono de gusukra the central
ono de gusukra mu se wo benya license aye cocoa ho adwuma ato cocoa wo Ghana ha dia cocoa board and necessary the license
on also determine pricing
on one so ne be kire ebo a yemfa to cocoa no right now oba eye clause 80 or say universal protected farm designation regardless of land tenure type right and universal protected farm ne say cocoa mfuo no say cocoa board no ye bebo ho ban
I say wo cocoa farm bia I say by the law near for any protected farm
enti cocoa fuo no ye afu a aban interest ewom enti say no aban say wonnyai ma afuo no nkoye te say eye wo awafuo na waye nti no de wupa bia na obetumi aye right aban say it is said the sebi aban japade bi wo ho aban pese obo ho ban
yes
say wo kokofo no so abaye aban japade enti aban be take steps any measures a obetimi de abo kokofo no ho ban enti wo ye wadwen say masasi emwame medua koko na ewu na ahye
beze me buka na me disi agro
akati abaso me pese me twa koko nigu na me disi me fie ni ade kwa wontimi de nsa wo di dua ntos there be wontimi twa koko nigu
what kind bill now be say the exact clause 80 or no much for the purpose of this act
yes
a farm on which cocoa is cultivated whether the farm is a stool land skin land family land clan land private land or public land is a protected farm.
It's a protected farm.
It's a say idea.
The no chair say oboso adomachim. There were types of ways ubetimi dia oni asase.
Okay.
The land tenure system no actually enti ye won sase ni bi wo ho a ye say is two lands. Okay. Right? And sase ni bi wo ho a ye say ye busuakuo bi dia. Right? And sase ni bi wo ho
family land no.
Yes. Okay. And sase ni bi wo ho no ma asase bia is two land but ekwan abefa so a ubenya interest in the land no and differ right enti ebia wakona nanom ho waye niema esese wo ye de asase na maw enti udin mu ne ya lease asase de aye den e de amaw now wo ye adwuma wa asase de so no se asase na wo use na ye wa wo dia right ye lease de amaw ebia 100 years and 50 years and what aka ana ebusuya na kasi we de ye de amount forever ye make not here say
yes
ana asase ne ye ebusuya asase a wo doso ana wudidi wo so keke ana ye akonwa bi asase ana nananom de ama say yeso adwuma, right? Stool land
no.
Sans asini nyina no. It doesn't matter. Kwan ya wo fa so a wo ye wadwuma ne wafuo ni nyina no. Aban so obebo ho ban because owo interest e wo koko dua na.
Once a koko na woso
kwa de aban so wo interest. E obebo ho ban. The next one na. The next one is clause 81 is prohibition on destroying, uprooting, felling, right? Cocoa trees.
Yeah.
Absent board approved rehabilitation. And to say, clause 81,
yeah, 81A.
Say, can honey mommy?
A person shall not destroy, uproot, damage, or fell a cocoa tree, except for the purposes of rehabilitation approved by the cocoa board.
And the exchange is a Kwame. Cocoa ni dua na esi ho no. Edua na esi ho na yefre ni cocoa no. Wadua no. Right? Aban say wontimi ntwa cocoa ni mu. De di kan. Wontimi nka se cocoa we de yare kra aba so. Enti mi tu agu na madua foforo. Right?
Ya ntwema.
Aban ti ase ba onye ni sa. Aban se wo beye ni sa. Dre wo cocoa board. Any cocoa board ni di nkomo. Ema cocoa board no eba be ya assessment. Ehun se reason ti a wo pese wo di tu cocoa ni gu no. Eye no kre, right? Womo de agric extension officers ni ade nyina aba ho. Abe make sure say de wo ka no ewom. Ese say ye tu cocoa ni gu. Ye tu cocoa ni nsu gu a, ye tu agu ama ofoforo mo wadua.
Okay.
What you say?
Yentungu mountos.
There be yentungu manfanko yentos. There be. Enti ye fe ni ye hwe afuo ni mu a efa bi a ebi a yare ache no ana emo aba so ni ade na entimi nso yie no ye betu ho ni nnagu ni adua foforo de ayeden e de ahya na emu. But before a wo be ye ni sa no esese cocoa board no tro ema approval say ye betimi aye ni sa.
But so unye interested in cocoa afuo bi omu nso
interest in the oyeden a obewo. Sa ai oyeden a interest no.
Tell me na me start here.
Untimi more interest ni hu sa. Enti one now start here, one now do sika ye ukua ne wa de. But say cocoa no unya dua na efifi ko ade a. Abeye abanye japade obeye akwa awie ye ntia ase ma ametwa cocoa no entwene.
But is there a license also Giants how start here dua cocoa or so?
A license bi ane ho.
And kebi omo ye ne sa obeje license na no one say who start dua won't mean jai for the next 10 years. But we are
10 years, we are forever. Won't mean jai. Unya do ho ko she cocoa adwuma mu a. Ene ye kwa obeje fuo na to ho ma na pro.
Nti wu nso ana say wo manu nso ntumi we fa asase na nya hwe.
Wo manu be take over the cocoa farm. Na
also musu dua cocoa so.
Wo manu take over wo mo hwe cocoa na wo ye ne so wo mu dua bi ato aso a. Na economy.
They are not doing pa.
Clause 82. Grow Clause 82 ni say compensation mechanism for valued destroyed protected trees, a genuine mitigating feature, the critique and the weight, right? And there ought to be a compensation. Kind clause 82 ni mami.
Clause 82 no. Just a minute. That's a no be was here.
95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Onua 95.1 FM.
Clause 82 the minister is empowered on the recommendation of the Cocoa Board and in consultation with the minister responsible for lands and natural resources to prescribe compensation values for cocoa trees. In determining the compensation values, regard is to be had to the age, yield potential, and productive life of a cocoa tree, income loss over the remaining productive cycle, and in international best practice in agricultural compensation and value.
And you just say you try cocoa negu for a particular reason, right? The minister in charge of lands and natural resources.
That's it.
And in the team, ebe value ukoko funo and fear eddy, right? The yields are utiminya, right? oti ukoko na bags ahe na oti minya ni nyina no be take into account
on be sense and money
be sense and money nyina ansa na ye be ma compensation na ye de amount unim say Kwame te said ye Accra Kumasi Expressway right baby a wo mu yi kwan na to no e nwura mu pa ɛhɔ no aka nkrɔfo bebree kokofu the make not say in such instances no aban betua compensation the ayede e the amount the make not say but no as I say go through some level of assessment and sana sa compensation ni tua no etimi aba now over clause 83 or say restrictions on mining extractive activity within 500 meters of protected farms with serious criminal penalties, 10 to 20 years, heavy fines. And clause 83 they say, first of all, to me enye mining 500 meters. I mean, open so you're mining it has to be 500 meters away from kokofu no. Enti se ukokofu ni na kokofu ni nchen pe be 50 meters 100 meters obi 2 galamsey wo nchen a saa nipa ne ye chenewa wonu nso tumi call jail
but say legal concession so
o say
legal concession so
and legal concession na say would market
you need 500 meters away from
500 meters away from cocoa farm na ye protected
na ibia na gold no wo cocoa ne nchen ho no mo a
there be untimi nya ne sa ho untimi nkotu bibia ho no akoye se e wo cocoa ne nchen ti no utu na odi agina so atu cocoa na
go ho na gold no wo
there be aban ne say by this law cocoa afuo nie ya protect afuo no obeye mining na it has to be 500 meters away from the cocoa farm. Enti mining bi a wo kwakoye bia no se a legal concession kura na kokofu wo ma Kwame 500 meters away you cannot mine close to the cocoa farm untimi nkwaye mine no main cocoa farm no as I say 500 meters away
no so the penalty a sheho
a penalty sheho
say a person who contravenes this subsection commits an offense and is liable to a summary conviction of
10 years
fine not less than 50,000 penalty units and not more than 100,000 penalty units for each of the affected trees. Hey, there's almost a single.
I say, "Ukoye kuku no kutwagu a 500 meters away. Now we are very close to the cocoa farm. Utwa kuku dua ba ko bia atwene a. Kwame, ye best sini nyina mo atuaka.
Each of the trees na 50,000 penalty.
Dua ba ko bia 50,000 penalty units. Okay.
Or a term of imprisonment for not less than 10 years and not more than 20 years.
Okay. Tubeko apano 20 years. And the lowest abenya 10 years. Okoye say adwuma na.
Na say wa too good na say wa kokofo ni ye dia.
Say wa wokotu ye na. Wo dia say no no. Ana eba ni say wo kokokua ni so
wa too good no.
Wo hye ho a.
And also the facilitation be ball.
Facilitation be.
I'm right.
Now, gross FOB price defined as cocoa board's own realized post-hedging figure, not the ICE benchmark.
Say no, who's that first no? Not FOB price, not omun define you.
Yes.
But I say in the bill we define
FOB price.
And now offering a gross FOB price. Now a gross FOB price no. Was the export cost ne bibia
ekabia ban ebo edi koko ni ko abrochire ko ton e bia aban atete ni ka nyina
bottle de mam fertilizer bibia nyina ya sisi nyina rem
edi otete ni ka nyina wia right na we hu se ye ka nyina abomu a esese ye ma akuafo ne this percentage right na afi ye timi dia momo now oba a clause 56 or say ring fencing of legacy cocoa board debts with parliament approved settlement mechanisms right and to say cocoa board a kabia or dbia no as I said Parliament, actually the modalities and a kwanya cocoa board the befaswa or the betu asayasicano, right? Na afi etimi now over clause 84 to 89 or see new cocoa management and traceability system, digital farmer / farm registry, traceability payment. Ose
on more interest
we interested they say no.
Digital system I do track cocoa. And Kenya Bado, it was a mature. So there's established by this act a cocoa management system which shall serve as a natural and integrated data, operational and regulatory platform for the management, monitoring and governance of the cocoa sector. The cocoa management system shall comprise interoperable digital models prescribed by the regulations, including a farmer management system. Let's say if you have ubiquity register the amount. Ed when you now mudiashim a cocoa traceability system. Let's say Gianni no so be number. Farmer no Gianna a war farm no so no Gianni no. Ebe one number sine be bit me trace utwa go an say ye bani e be check na se un say dua we one number we eni wa phone so bi o an say dua number say e wo Appiah Kubi full so ye buy eni phone so bi o say traceability system no na say a cocoa farmers pension scheme interface na say omo the pension
Ediaba
ama a digital payment system say no say ye to cocoa sika e be ma ene o market nyina no ye mfa no se first na fiscal cash o ntino on be di akira okoko board na ana se PBC na o ma ba beje fiscal cash se no mo se on be nyina digital ebeboa so that the monies can be tracked ye bit me hu se Appiah Kubi atua no ana se ye ntua no wonti me konko fiscal cash me be gina o meka se me san kamisika nti we ne digital receipt system or a quality management system, an intervention management system, a port logistic and warehouse management system, an input registration and tracking system. There's a mobile the system to manage port logistics and warehouse management. There's a BBI cocoa ni besie BBI beto we move video port ye de kwa to on board krano ni no. There will be a management system that will be able to help you track BBI cocoa na kwa do ne. So omo ye fi warehouse omo do 2 kwan omo kwa koton ni na with me tracking ni na. The cocoa board shall ensure that the cocoa management system operates as a single integrated and secure platform. It is interoperable with relevant national public sector digital systems and complies with the international standards on agricultural traceability, sustainability, assurance, and supply chain due diligence. They say, be making sure say system no, a comprehensive one. They say all the features in a be system back home. And interoperable. Who's it? To say no, and that interoperability. Nancy na make on the Citizens app. Who's it? Ghana government. The app be by the Citizens app. It is interoperable to the extent say would me link it to would GRA records, would TIN number, would social security number, ne sani when na into would me to sani when na through the Citizens app no. And it me who say Appiah Kubi okra Ghana card way what your national contribution say or the electricity card say into no more the based on the fact say they are looking to make the system no interoperable no. And they say cocoa when you register as a cocoa farmer, based on that you can actually access your data through a central system that is on my more so a central system now a Ghana card into the facts of Ghana card into which me access and when you now by the facts of register with Ghana card and a complies to international standard. They say what do you call amanone be a standards are there agricultural tracking traceability system so baby ano ebe comply no make sure ISO certifications and idea no the app would surely get it.
Okay, now Kwame, there is a whole lot of issues with this particular bill. Now section 80 to 81 now right? Which reclassifies cocoa farms as protected farms, right? Including those on private lands, family, skin or stool lands, right?
Yeah.
And a very big issue. Nipa bebre na nti omo ho ase. and it is against Okai Article 18 of the 1992 Constitution.
Okay.
Right? Article 18 no guarantees say as a Ghanaian citizen or the right to own property. Right? Or the right say you own a private property.
Okay.
And Ghana need this year be our coin say obe only property. Obenya property. And I say Japadie, say yes, I say yeah, dying, say yeah, whatever. Now, the law also states in the Constitution, say the right of attachment of ownership, no, right? Say ebani say be asasi be your odia. It includes the right, say ube possess asasi, no, right? And say yeka say ownership right. Ewo studio has asasi. What it means, ne say Kwame. Ubetimi take steps ubetimi aye bibi ewa asase suma edi adanse ese asase ne yeden eye wode right enti obi ohono ma ne steps ni bia o take no to manifest the possession of the land ne yese ode be yefu ode be si dan ana ode be si stores the person ye bia obetimi dia yeden edi aye right enti upossess it. That is one. Now the same article no article 18 no gives you the right or say alter assassin now bet me alter assassin right or say o convert assassin or property also e dey be before fra ubetimi a convert it right or o say would dispose assassin no ene niema e so nyina so you can dispose it and o dispose here by ownership right by the right in terms of property no right ubetimi I say okay asasi we eye me masase me de ma me ba asomasi right ana me de ma nipa asomasi because of ABC di niema bi a nipa na ye dia eden e dia ma minti enti bi a me de chewo kwa de make not here say so oye ni sa na you've disposed of the land odia ma obi watch odia che obi odia wa ma obi say onfa ana obi enye adwuma wo so one na ko certain terms so all those things you know Article 18 no emma ho kwan right now concerns ni bi mbeye say o force private land owners say omon preserve womo afuo no right indefinitely enti asase ne yamasase Article 18 ma me kwan say metimi aye de me pe bia wa asase so to manifest say asase ne ye media but take possession right ebi a menti asase ne so but me ye afuo wa asase ne so na me ye dey me didi right to make a law wo ka se nipa ne take decision
se opeso betena asase ne so
there be say nipa ne take decision say wadua koko wa asase ne so no later ne nipa ne sesa na adwe na o se o me koko afuo bi pese me di kosi dan me pese me si dan wa asase ne so o se there be untimi ntwa koko ni ngun kosi dan a indefinitely problematic.
But is there an incentive?
There is no incentive.
There's no incentive.
Incentive for keeping the farm indefinitely, not just forever. When you decide say would you cocoa was assassinated so there. It is forever.
And a mouse cabia
so and if say ebia nipa ne ye na dwen say media cocoa na emre pamuno ebia me the assassin be ye before fra. Emra we no kire wo say Wunya decide say ubedua koko na udua koko ndia. Untimi fa unsanka forever. Which I think it's quite problematic. Because
me and masasi ya.
Clause ni indefinitely, right?
Then ebusuan fokra edin tokwa beba. Yeah, because ebusuan bebre no ya na ensase ni bi wo no ma ebusuan de. Nipa na ebi a ekodi ni nsem no ya na dwen se ma me fan dua koko.
Exactly.
Na fe ebusuan se ye je asase
I was there be koko no untimi fa unsanka enti sa provision no 80 to clause 80 to 81 no it deprive private land owners access to their own lands right it takes away the autonomy and the right and power omo over omo ankasa omo nsase right the farmer kwiani no be decide so okay me pese se me dua cashew ana se me pese me dua me right me pese me dua toast me pese me de masase no eye real estate right because ebia ɛno emre ya yɛwɔ me bia ɛno na medua ɛbɛma me sika
ɛno na
mo
mehwɛ sika wo
ɛno na mehwɛ sika wo me ɛkyɛ kokoo no
ɛsi dabi
wo se dabi wontimi nyɛ ne saa enti economically no right what depriving nipa no the opportunity say obetumi aye bibi ma economically
na making more money.
I'm making more money.
Oshana is no more giving him money like before.
Exactly. What you say? Enti say obetumi de wonsaka no it is exception say one brand ho nyina no eye for rehabilitation purposes. Ebia akate asi kokoo ne so enti yentwangu na yendua foforo nhyemu de. Eno de wo se yebetumi aye. So I mean this is very very problematic. Right? Now, under Article 21, right? Article 20, Clause 1 of the 1992 Constitution, the state cannot expropriate a private property, right? Unless specific public interest conditions are met. And what kind Article 20, Clause 1, right? Omaino entimi mfa by force. Enye obi asase nananom asase nananom ajapade, right? Unless there is a specific public interest, right? Public interest. Enti okay, Article 20 Clause 1 or say of the 1992 Constitution, or say the state cannot expropriate private property unless specific public interest conditions are met, right? Enti before or minor beka say Kwame nananoma atena nkonya wo asase ni enkrafo asase ni aban pese oji asase no na ebe ya aban asase na odi dwumadie bi wo so no right constitution no emma certain criteria sesa aban ne kura miti ansa na wetimi age asase na firi nananom ho right one there has to be an established public interest say asase na ye je no ana ye pese ye je no ye de ya ade a right ebe serve o mining nyina interest the America not here enti o mining nyina interest nso bigger than nananom nyina interest Kwame what you say
yes
enti modalities no the edikan one for defense purposes enti ebia yes ye je wasase forever te say the ye je asase ya edaho ya yesi bema camp wo hoi right. It is for public interest. Bema camp ne wo no soldier for tenabia.
Yes.
And camp ne wo no boy nyina ye ho ban. So nana no mumma ya asase we die aban ne pese woje. Na wo de te camp e de ma soldier for ma asraf wotimi yeden. Etena ho e de boy nyina ye ho ban. Nana no ya gimo asase de si airport. A bebo o man ni nyina. They make a note here. So these are public interest issues ebetimi arise aban betimi agina so age asase e de afri nananom ho ana abusua bi ho for the purposes of the entire interest of the nation. Good. Now obebie mu a right for public safety enti asase bi ho no ma ye pese ye gi na ye preserve say aha de wontimi nya bibia ho. Example of such lands the Ramsar site. Right? Yes, okay. Aha asase we de nananom abayaji untimi mfa wonsa nyeden enkoka, right? Because ehoni ensuom abena se ensuo to won kran nyina esesa ha na ebetai, right? Enti hono for the purposes of public safety ye ja ho se sa asase no it is in the interest of the state enti untimi mfa wonsa nyeden enka enti nenne se Ramsar site ne da ho na nananoma ntimi anton sa ansase ne frititi besi ne na ene ye ne ayaba yesi enimnyansa chen nananom enti yebefa Ramsar site no na ya encroach ni yesidan wo Ramsar sat lands ne so a we are doing our own selves the biggest harm because ensuo ne to na betwi fire so a what it means is that public safety no yam preserve it 95.1 Kwame dey make what you see
yeah
so for public safety now for public health reasons ebia ye pasase ye pese ye gi asase na ye disi regional hospital de ma or mine any region any community ni nyina justified say nana no mode sa asase de be den ebeba enu nti na say aban ekọ ba bia akoye such a project a odi kan akọ nana no matra nkodwa ho ekosre wo mo nsem asase ansa na nana no mayi asase ni bi right e dia ma aban so wo ba krom ha yi because of niema apesu be yenti no asase we die na nanom de ama aban say aban betimi abesi hospital ne de ayeden e de asi so aban betimi abesi 24-hour market ne de ayeden e de asi so right enti such public interest issues ne bemu a aban betimi agina so e de asere na nanom say momfa masase ne nyeden emayen good now ye dey wrap it up on that na ye dey sports naba no or say all town planning etc and fair prompt compensation is paid. This legislation explicitly codifies the expropriation of not only harvested cocoa beans. So, the cocoa board bill no it is against the law.
Yeah.
Under Article 20 Clause 1 and then Article 18 Clause 1. Right? Abai obeji obiasa asiye free ni nsemwa. As I say, ufa and shishene so now yeden oje. Now, eniema ye bubo so a
omo so beka se omonje asase no. Odia.
Eniema ye bubo so a aban betimi dia ye nyina so agi obi asase. Efri ni nsem no. Ana ya church mu no. But aban kra ye ne say wi a oje asase na. Compensation ese se otua de manipa ne se aban yeden. Etua.
Yeah.
They make not say. But indirectly, semikoko fo da ho. Asase ne ye media. Was meant to be for me san kasase no simply because makodua koko was
me na me de me pen na me dua
koko no right but was meant to be for me san ka because a protected farm aban with interest what it means is that aban ede by force gi asase ne dia eden e dey free
with cocoa farm okay
the fact that you cannot touch your cocoa farm na wontimi nkoye bibi foforo bia wa asase no so what it means is that aban fakwati kwan so agi asase ne dia free with without going through the legal meaningful process I say aban yeden e use edigi asase no so it is against the provisions of the law and then by dictate of the law Kwame the principles of law no very simple emre bia ye be pass here and need the provisions of the constitution no enko no samra no it is considered as what null and void they make cannot say
okay
any law be a be pass the provisions of the law in contravention with the provisions of the main constitution null and void exactly.
But Mr. Speaker, another thing being so in the same clause 81 of the cocoa bill no as I say a person shall not undertake an activity that is C no 81C no I pollute or divert water a water body that serves a protected farm. Let's just say, so irrigation system be what the directing you do call cocoa food. So now say be as what person directing so they do call unto so food so I want me you. 95.1 shall not undertake an activity that pollutes or diverts a water body that serves a protected farm. It's a cocoa if only a protected farm.
Exactly.
Into insiona me create the channel the Eddie in Sony back cocoa for no. Say my imagine say the person me channel so in the call into so for me yet.
Sir, when you na kahuntina, omode emrane bar under a certificate of agency.
Deliberate.
Sir to boss. Sir, community of reading men. Omode adie na ba. Omo draft. So munim de ompeso omo ye. Ana omo ankasa atena se no omo draft adie no. Omo draft adie na. Omo nim se so omo 1 week kra beto so a. Adie ne beba into the public space. And you be analyze it to say the anope ye analysis.
The community international
to say emrana awode ba a bad law, right? A contravening the provisions of the constitution. Ghana higher your way, Ye other sources of law bebre. But constitution is the ultimate law in the country. And says a parliament passing rebia. Sam rana parliament be passing no. Emunsem no ebe kwatia the constitution neka. They cannot say. And to say what the cocoa wants to say emrafo fro eba. Now we say Alfred won asase. Alfred na netina se no decide so asase me de mepe me de bedua cocoa.
Bi kan na nya Alfred ya ebusuan asase na bedi Alfred.
Na bedi Alfred won Alfred adua cocoa.
Na Alfred de adua cocoa. Ebusuan se ye asase.
Alfred so me dua cocoa na didi so be 5 years. Ebusuan ba so mo pro mo asase na me de amom. Wo se there bi Alfred, so far as what decided to be no kwadi. As I say, edua kwa wie kosi say Alfred be wu. Ontimi mfane nsanka koko no.
Alfred wu kwa o say to aso.
Alfred wu e beto aso, ne mabeba beto aso.
O say to aso say assassinate protected farm.
We accept. Huh?
Say me say.
Enti that is what it means.
Some jazz if you me back okra na mitimi nkofo mbi ho. But me would kasa
Onua na.
Asame na o we are say now the masa.
No, but then say person me be say ya.
So these issues are very serious.
Yeah, they need to incentivize it. I say give incentives.
Incentives na here na be compensative.
Afibia also mo this can be too for the fact say you use asase. So for the fact
well,
I buy
and only a genuine
assassinate protected land no.
Yes.
I also Afibia
so on my establishes I don't see the essence of
yes.
Taking over the land as far as cocoa na also. But say every year be more
and when they
issue money
allocate it is really a bad law.
Yeah, of course.
Sure, it's
a bad law.
And
Confusion about.
No, mostly if you my site was site say land say o nyina no ni ranum na wa abrochire obi nye radio so anyam sam je na fa ye fu me ye radio na ba be si cause e da hɔ na nanam ba sa ba to man
so soma me ni bi be dia koko so a na say aka
untimi fa koko ni ngo
dabi
untimi fa nsi da untimi fa
dabi soma me so da nka o man ba pa nka o man ba pet say me si anyam sam je na fa du koko bo o man me ye radio wo si dabi
assassinate protected there law we manenko. Even to the extent that
that's what more pass the bill.
Any activity that mama penny sign.
The bill is passed. I can't say president be sign it or sign it we are be yemra.
And Kwame say mama penny sign it.
Ana omo rush ade no. Ade ne by 29th. You lay before parliament.
Omo lay bill no 29th.
By 30th 31st July you pass it.
2 days. 2 days.
Yeah, the idea call parliament last week Wednesday. What the drew parliament finance minister announced here on your friend is on Tuesday 28th, 29th, and you lay idea no. Ya wada fiada 30th 31st July and then 4th August.
Yeah, boom.
One more passing last Friday and some almost sorry parliament in his work. Na the one year MPs na womu free nkurase na omo na be pass samra we womu no mhuyam wanwapa
me chain Friday
hansa enti ye catch omo say
na makan
ye catch omo say niam ni bi wo omo timra hye bedwam ho omo nte ase a wo kan bega so wo kaseti omo ne ade na wan kasa wo ye MP wo district na Cocoa Growing District wonim say ensase e wo ho no nkrofo ye ni sei obi mo ye didi so kakra nom de abedua rubber. And economically, obi ho a ohwe crop aba sika wom.
Exactly. And we dua at that moment.
January to March, obi dua cocoa. Oya
wakodua we. What you say? Obi ho dua cocoa no kura na wo dua
yes. When yampini almost see any activity that threatens the sustainability of cocoa production. You cannot
undertake. They say no kura wo dua cocoa, dua board e dey fast here. There be a threatening cocoa farm. Yem pray mama esa de. To me sa mix farming.
Boy, okay.
MPs no agia tomorrow. Nkurase for MPs no. Wo mo free nkura na se no. Wo mo district no cocoa kua yonko an e ho adwuma bia no. Wo mo so aba beje sa amra we yatum.
Say ya kan MPs mo beto aba ma obi a mo nhwe se o community ni mu a community of reading men no. Ko MPs do na parking kan o. When me say be we MPs bi wo mo kan o.
Uncle Fast Boss, bra.
MPs go on my friend is up so we didn't come out. We was Kwame who bill no.
Yeah.
We was MP what be some bill.
10 after 8. I'm not going to say
what's up. Mr. Speaker.
Now one part that then as what I was saying.
Tell me show me
ebusuan asase bi abedi na ho.
Ebusuan asase abedi ho.
Abetupere.
O de dia koko. Ya ma de ebusuan asase bi dia koko.
Aye.
Abetupere. Iya mo de ma say hey. Mo ba da be na mo be kire ko e be fa so e be su ye mura.
Send me by bill you analyze it. Aye. Comments na Ubada bay.
Ubada be na mbeche kwan be fa so yi
Analyze bill no. Ma me to so ntem. It me buy am analyze me ntimi mfiti brako pen fuma no ntum. I was say me tema so na me tie.
Na wotie.
Aha. Ebia na wo kan ye a wo boy MPB echi ye am wo kan se na yakopa ase bill yi. Ti obi wo ha wo no wonte ase won kenkan wonim de ekọ. Enti enye mo na mapa pa mo bu akọ onim se sa akoko no krampo no. Udua wa asase a bill no kase ye mane be ye mra wadua dua wa asase no.
Eno ano no abena aban se na japade.
Oti se ase pass bill na ai wono nso ate ase se ye pass.
I say
Ti ade bia wo se
or majority nti say ya hwepi omo na. The eyes have majority for any dey be on aba. No. Na need the thing and I be we dey be boa be on abo ni no.
Man for there. E be boa wo man for there.
On abo be ni den no. Ya no be sound. Omunim say.
Eti e ba na se ma me toto ntem sa na ye analysis na wo se me to me bona me tie na mtia san be kan bia.
Abna we money from apetu pre MPs. MPs. Ubada be na mbeche kwan be fa so yi.
MP for friend na just oh. When I'm patron person kai you know we interview for bill no home just ah patron bill no fa send me WhatsApp why.
Afa no be kan yo.
Only be just
It's a then not here say my pass e.
Unzo no or committee member. Or a committee member pa.
Can you imagine?
Or a committee member.
Just one kind wonim de ekọ de.
But just stay with us. Yeah, boss is here.
Esni sales and a discounted beer. A cashback sales festival. When you digache, emrena so see a better wade.
and the air pan pending na and so air part the dentin pasanso and will coach no akasa sanso and favorite player and when some saying and it's be a testo the transfer opened egusua so latest on the various clubs no say and it's me fatie and ana pay kuchen nyina de gun krata so a ye back in kind kama na ye de ama ye bese fem na edin komo and so wo fie na latest me pacho efri ho na by the Black Queens of Ghana. And when some ewa Sanso and Ghana yet under 20 in ranking a PMO air in the Cote d'Ivoire and so attach it down and I pay latest wa yet the air pap Krobia Asante Kotoko Hatterfolk and some Asante Gold Media Sporting Club in Savano and there a dorsal papa yet yet the air to fem yet ama Ghana for your number one morning show Nsempa Jumete immediate outfit teach mensa Medana pay even in some a goofum Eddie amount.
Good dear Moose 195.1. Yes, Nsempa Sports.
Upsiana pay a shen some na say Eddie fee amanone latest near the ecoso and so what Abrante Day at Vinicius Junior Nakache and I'm a part of Shan Commander say Eddie free and ra at yes Abrante Remo and so out the city of Madrid and Okoboa Emma Madrid. I won't say I won't Boboa and Emma Etimia Koye na Ete Ama and the Madridistas. Menaka said ra officially Marine and the medical team no and I'm about to drop say and ra after say Vinicius Junior by Abrante and Sisena one thing was throw on himself Vinicius Junior. Akobano Motin, etimi ekwe surgery. Ewo ne nim. I say medical team just so Vinicius Junior at Yapo ne one thing. The medical condition was so power. We're ready, poised for action. So beti ma juma na ote ama madu bobu kuno. It's said there very junior. What joining team na and na was so train and pinful to just after say checking the medical condition on Vinicius Junior. Dem say fuwa. Inti ano koma if Venu Junior catch it air and so Abrante team Eddie Bernardo Silva na catch Silva me patro we Remo and so Madrid na catch with himself of the season and Madrid in 24 and Saka the signature of Abrante team and so Eddie Bernardo Silva say ono yeah very happy pa say what join it Madrid Kono na we a player na Remo the phone na ofrewa who sabe want to be say who born dog who be 10 no I can say on Madrid internet there ne nyaje papa so be piemo and so ewo married or more akachi yera so ewo Abrante team Eddie Silva or say Jose Mourinho we did the home come on now at Twitter say Mourinho ever to NTM Mourinho sometimes Juman on him pa na neaji say or not when your opportunity na on him already baby Juma it say in the football and pure Yasibia and the diasom and say on a Pep Guardiola and I said Jose Mourinho you bet me a Juma no dear atom etimi aton so Emma on a Pep Guardiola aye Juma yes was so pa Jose Mourinho na so on Mourinho and so baba be Juma we amani I have a very happy man as far as the career concern and some Libya around the team and so at Bernardo Silva or the two just Bernardo Silva I make a semi and now or your training to over Facebook or whom Bernardo Silva and the Silva no or your training come up what control the ball dribble near there to say yes I'm not up Juma and so at Amabukuno and I am come up if he and the Silva I catch it at airport and now I pay yet in some yet Emma it was for the end come up crack our Casimiro na catch na Casimiro Casa at the fast CR7 or say or no so or that dream one on Tiasia Ewa renting at Ronaldo home. It's sunset Ronaldo. A camera say or magician 3.1 pa. Tell me now a Juma Ewa Madrid no. We wait me a cassette in a match game. Ronaldo me burning chain. Not what captain say and or smelly ghosts in burning Ronaldo before the game. Ronaldo be catch a second Casemiro and then me who say ghosts. Bomb Ronaldo and Parampa Nimpa. games no ebaba na wie no na Ronaldo apokos be mienu na miensa yetimi de gua tenem to ne de ejuma Ronaldo ye no hu association football we and sama former Madrid former United midfielder abate team Ede Casemiro or that firma and ana pay yes we come on be yet emebusuafo ewo dwumadi no so na ni come kakra and so Arsenal team na catch abate team Ede Havertz within come on opening that job as this particular season ora Mikel Arteta and we to come on say and every single trophy at the Arsenal team they are going in for it. It's in the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal some betty English Premier League. Arsenal some betty FA Cup. Arsenal some betty Carabao Cup. Arsenal some betty Arsenal say trophy BSO bia. O metima share no metima no be sase e dey fi and they sub and say the so United no metima share no metima share that trophy no e dey so beto be bia and so etimi akoye into no end summer Arsenal to drat na me aduma a week or two and they do etima community shield no and one first trophy omo sase etimi tebri we command me patro efi Arsenal team no as a Britain team Ede Havertz na catch it epa yete emunchemu no yete emebusuafo and so ewo dwumade no so na Britain team Ede Alado Garnacho what said o say kan at Emma Tima ye from and the United Emma the team no go play mo ewo Chelsea na Garnacho ye kana semi Chelsea be two draw say this particular season omo entimi ntoaso ne nya dwuma biom na okopie mo and so ewo Aston Villa Emma enra Brighton team nya the first game Edema Villa about Villa airborne friendly game preparation towards the English Premier League you know and Garnacho be two draw say are happy say all to the ball so ewo and the Aston Villa na enra the first game boy and we was indeed enije for enije ewo BP you back one na we you bienu tende we be pm e Villa Park no obey juma e dey ma Villa family na bibia en so etimi akoso se odo a owo e dey ma Villa fini kwala brem no afi e no be shine nyina edi no dey che Villa support digital phone nyina we en so be team e dey Alado Garnacho ne come on that to fama na pay ye dey bi en so e mebusuafo en so e wo juma dey so e kwa enim na ye ne come kakra e wo Chelsea team no akache Xavi Alonso and our team like I said Edema Chelsea team no opening say this particular season or courses in him say obetiba bia but the credit say Chelsea betima BB or this particular season obey here a solid 4 or 5 center backs for the season. It is season way say Chelsea betima to buy the buy no wetimi at war e we tro Emma United Liverpool City Villa Spurs Arsenal money at the entimi mbogos ni ngum Emma Chelsea entwem form mo a ono already tell Xavi Alonso so timinya 5 solid center backs it very soon we will confirm those 5 center backs no na Chelsea e de remo e with the season and no end summer coach Xavi Alonso e de Chelsea o that to try yete mu komo no yete emebusuafo e wo juma itene so ye kokọ pie mu and so FC Barcelona team no and so akache na Hans Flick the manager here the Barcelona as it stands now Barcelona team no any a typical number 9 so when you're a center forward yeah but game now when you boy 9 that be mu nibi and na when you boy adechia na we have a boy we born net we have a boy net and ra and open be two jar ese ono hu ni say Gordon ebetimi aport number 9 no and am Barcelona Sanso and Ademi ebetimi aport 9 no the amount and be am aba say for the first time Abratenti and Yami Yamal and so one particular player who said now betimi abo say last season 1 or 2 games bo ha obo Yami Yamal number 9 na a year na nya bad into this particular season or that option no say no me dia Yami Yamal ebebo 9 no na Barcelona to ya Barcelona fana ka wakoma to yem say Barca enyo number 9 bebre ho amafo betimi ahwe no ma ye hwajuma eno ye nsama Barcelona head coach over the team and so the Hans Flick or that job na ulemo and so Argentina omo camper at 2 players eguso so omo da so holiday Omo Ejo Moni, Abrante at the team, Eddie Enzo Fernandez, and Julian Alvarez. Omo me anyway. So over Facebook, we say so. I'm so holiday. Omo Germany, Atletico Madrid training mo. Celebrating the Julian Alvarez. Obe Piemo Enzo Atiko. No abe ye Juman Sansa Chelsea. Enzo training say Enzo Fernandez. Enzo bepa. So I'm beton. So I'm bekosonko. Ni nyina no. Omo hwe se betima. Prepare the two players way. O share o Facebook. Then so abe say apart. Omo ekita playing card. I friend spa. I want Chrome Hano. And the general pool side. Omo elpo games in the day Joe Mahome, Madama Ercosum, Tiano, SCM Coma. Me pacho if Argentina, camp and sweat airport pay yete emunchimuno, yeti be Emma Ebusafo, ye coach us wopium, not yet Ninkomo, not Jordan Anderson. Me pacho and run Chelsea team no, assign 2 solid years, 2 years, and former Liverpool captain, Jordan Anderson. Other than Sasha say Edama Chelsea Kuna, Robert Puchuma, Ete Ama Chelsea, Ma Pipia and Sweetimia Cosuna, Abrante Nakasa, after say or signing Edama Chelsea, Yentie, Abrante Ede Jordan Anderson, Nkoma or the Tuja.
Very good, very special. Just can't wait to get going, really. I'm excited to be here. That's such a huge club. I know I've played against them quite a few times in my career, but yeah, having this opportunity to be at this club and working under this manager is very special for me, so I'm looking forward to it. Well, I think the club speaks for itself. The size of the club, the history of the club, the fans, a huge fan base. The manager, like I just said, is obviously a huge factor in the team as well. I think there's so much potential, so much quality within the squad. I know a few of them. So yeah, I think all of them factors really has played a big part. But as soon as I heard about the chance to come here and the opportunity, it was an easy decision really.
Obsessed away and some Jordan Anderson. What the Tuja and so the Mawa and they ana pay yete and common be yete air to fem ete ama Ghana for so ewo Jumajem so no the latest and so pacho efi ho and so at the air pa and ne ana pay yete and common be yete Emma Ebusafo and so ewo Jumajem so far I'm not some fancy if it's some get we be na en so so
Good day, 195.1. Yes, Nsempa Sports.
You know, and I had a so at the amount Asante Gold Omo Akache Fatal Sedu Abrantana didn't ascend Kratase assigning at the Ama Asante Gold Mokono so Deba goalkeeper. Etimi eti amano pia enso etimi akoso na osia kan edema krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko enra ena Kotoko company for beto just say omna Abrante no atum kwanta apai ena ano esi epe ena Asante Gold efo enso eje omo every mo ampepre omo aje omo sayo adin sasa kata as was signing eti ama Asante Gold Bobo Kuno Teno the fluid airport Ghana and the 20 boys no ababa betu black satellite the patch ababa betu after say omeko PMO and so our Cote d'Ivoire ya musukro eko Ghana ni say Nigeria say 4 ametimu mienu ye ne Burkina Faso elbow 1-1 and after Togo ye timi an show mu 0-0 and ebo ma team Ghana ye free te enra enyumre and ankwara no ebe PMO ewo Kotoka International Airport and then ana pewa Facebook bon sampa team no nam and the Kotoka almost Germany come and ACFM come fan bia finding way eko PMO and so ewo the various clubs akwa the practicing inteno komaka kra the patrol is fi under 20 team no akache airport yeti emunchemu no yeti Emma Ebusafo enra and Algeria Football Association Federation, you know, Eden Krataba Bontain say, head coach, Mr. Verdeman, Petkovic, etimi ending up to Quanta Apaise Tintanton, Timinin to Algeria, national team head coach, Opinino, ye Juma for 29 months. I say, Entimino and Trosso, and Juma Pium to Penino, ya Pamino, Edin Fiho, Mamma in a picture, no Facebook, yes, Opinino. And a da screen so come to me say yes. Tuna great come on. Oh no, and the Komakakra, the patcho if Algeria, and so at airpa yeti emunchemono. Yeti Emma Ibswafo and so Ewo Jumedi Nswa and so Enye Assam Komakota so latest me patro and pay if you ho na eti airpa na yeni Komakakra and so Ghana volleyball in collaboration with Federation of International Volleyball, that is the FIVB, Olympic Solidarity and a kabum at the Ghana Volleyball Federation organize a very crucial and a coaching course level 1 and I'm a patcho omodia to Femediama and the Ghana volleyball and the coaches and that's up and coming. And share no patcho 7-day work and patcho the Accra Sports Stadium until we only share with some part the course the president Ora George Tete Talimu Bisansi and technical director Afet Kufu and the immediate past technical director when you know Talimu Bikama Eboma Bibia so Koso Kama management members and when you know train and a few players are almost so Eguswa Enche Omunyano identity kama and so ma me pacho enye asem koma mitimi home the latest upcoming kama omunyano ebobim yima eguso eko itano enkoma me pacho efi ho and so at airpa na pay yete emunchemu no yete ema ebusafo ewo jumeden so what is a renting at the heavy renan asan so ewremo ewo Ivory Coast mama no enye nwa president no afrani ne dinkomo emo penyin no nyame atoma Friday morning 11 a.m. Obe touch it down ewo Abidjan na penifoni ne tunkomo na omo ne tunkomo no tituma obe side in sash and kratase na was signing contract edi ama Cote d'Ivoire bibia and so etimi akoso yeah what for no the contract wu until the contract wu and akọ so yen wie come on no ewo Moses Ama Parker ne come on no see Ghana ye game ye ne Croatia boy no so no a Black Star management member I see Pla and a settle Black Stars team. Yes, a crucial game no. Ghana lose.
Panama was a start. Then take your feet.
Okay.
Because not all the shade. Because coach, you know, a very good coach. Already game. Until England, the know. And I know that match. They say winning match. Who go through? We didn't lucky for coach a referee number because we won the match up by 2 goals. Penalty and the red card for them. You know, but football. Only FIFA said why we couldn't win that game.
Okay.
See, I think England we played very well. And Croatia, there was a lot of changes. Knox by Jerome is outstanding. A standing player for our back. He did very well. And Gideon and Sanaya. He also got injured against and a high for round of 32 no.
Okay.
Because it's a plan.
Yeah.
Because Alidu has been in the bench for long. When on board match. Coming, you know, was a problem. Sanayana said the whole show.
Wow.
And the way Colombians dominated the stadium, football number 13 can hold supporters. Come on. We were only few Ghanaians. There were only few Ghanaians at Kansas one. That's football.
Okay.
Oh, sir. So I know a Black Stars management member, Moses Ama Dona, a friend Moose Parker, and out in director. I don't know. Okasa na BBI di Ghana's Roman Abramovich, super fantastic president, El Presidento, Nkomo, and so it was on this note. Imagine Moses Nkomo way so now and now paying. Nsempa Sports yɛn edi aba na wiye Ebenezer Appiah Kubi and the team at the Dakechi eto
Mami Ajua besin yen kokrom e wo se ye kototo bibia wo de beko senior high school ansema so ma oh be granny that's you be brain na masanso so ya niam juju me na fupo be hu me ai fefe ti me omo nyina di kan register ju pack dada
Yes, madam. You know, yes, Ghanaian Times, right?
And the Ghanaian Times in Amikrana. Ghanaian Times, you know what they banner headline or there sim here by to our watcher say a banner pomodin quine so I am fan as him here pa. Now, Hokrats and if it also do me no and chimo horse health alert VSD TNMA clash over project on Anthrax burial site. In Tikata and if it also do me no Hona President Mahama what they just say August 6 helicopter crash no abuying 8-year compensation na mawana ohunipa enwo kan ya nka wadan wo monti government pays compensation to dependents page 13 NW High Court freezes Miracles account properties over alleged 55 million Ghana cedis fraud.
Odim say abena in the next 2 days na sa incident nenya 1 year.
Yeah.
It's a very sad one.
Very sad.
Very sad one.
So August 6th it's in Yamia Adama.
You be the official that. Yes. Very sad. Remembering that event. That time now feeling the abetin FDA change so for
I know this year.
I know na this year. A very sad part.
Yeah, there will be an person bekan because I did see and the Ghana
and so what it means is that 1 year you need defense minister substantively. Yeah.
So they about you handing your idea.
ISCBOG cautions public against 20 unlicensed digital loan apps. Page 20. Fiscal discipline must not hurt critical projects. Professor Kote Ewakata. Nefe also do me no mona. Mame Kokata nefe also do me no ne 17 no mindi hon komo. Na no Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Miracle Abaje. Ye freezing account no modi hon komo.
Debbie, boy, no so
you say the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Yoko, and any secure High Court order, and 5 bank accounts, yet miracle of budget, na abuse landed properties, yene dia no any more chemos or the one sa atosunin and so say, but GD misappropriation of funds, so na just say 55 million Ghana cedis, ayo mine dear, and Jumedia with DNA fan in Sassy, na Aquabedin of Hono General Samo, many of my freezing accounts. Omo just saw the Ibaya na Besset na Sentimwa, and I Ghana Immigration Service, so more to International Airport, any Accra International Airport, a hand in my Yuka, what say now we should move effort sa 7 home. So I trust a former communications director, my new patriotic party, Ojinamu Emma 2024 presidential campaign, and Penyana Ojinamusa flag bearer Dr. Muhammad Baumia, Miracles of what says, Kayi, Jinaso, Ama was on a page, Chinantino copy Yoko, Akacha and San Omoja, and see, Omoja Somugusu, Ayo Mushu Montenebe here. So Mutimi a freezing account now finish more Frenchim etimi ekoso ntiene Yoko a freezing account and over the High Court ordered on Sato Soa. Emushumu ekosam jidi said a bebe tribiano, a beba me etimi e de assume etifon. I'm go cartani feto so do me and sana. Then you know, say, Mr. Speaker, can you and best say, a quite fini, I can't know, now fear about August 6th helicopter crash no ekoswa. Na ayare ho se memo man Ghana sum edu ye nanso ye se nyankopon amba refia nke be yire pa enye se ewe afi kra but toda nipa woda sori a na me bitimi kata na me bi so na achecho rama a refi kakra banye sade a nka reho besinti aban e de atodwa e trese wona na no da wo ho e
kan I can't imagine say Dr. Manebo Ama is no more.
Yeah, he's no more. Hopa and it's an unfortunate incident and I say event it happened here and you know mutela mo ka ho ni nyina
so sad
you could tell say they were family men, people people that have people depending on them. We on mabusu campus in Chenkra Dr. Sapon omo ni nyina you could tell say breadwinner spa
very sad.
They carried weight in their families you know. Ade see any day o kan o yam show e ade a o kai kra na wakoma etu na yam show
and so still yantimi anye bibia amfa show mudin animonyam ama omudin ho ante right? Galamsey you and Galamsey is not here to say police station anymore near to Galamsey.
It's getting worse, simple. It's getting worse. Mine your mine on punch, mine in page, mine in count conti. And I said, and I know more call yes, our launch, yeah. They could be Sarah was some.
Okay.
Yes, say a bushia more dying woman when my buying be more empathetic, right? And I say
compensation, kakra. Okay.
At the apartment, and I buying air trace, so be the surgeon in your auntie. You say, beshe I in your auntie. I said, you see, a kind Dr. Edward Omanebwama, Minister for Defense, Dr. Elijah Mutala Ibrahim Mohammed, Minister of Environment, Dr. Samuel Sapon, Vice Chairman, Emma National Democratic Congress, NDC, and it's Samuel Abuaje, a former. There's no cramp, I had some young man. Now,
it's sad.
Yeah. What's some?
It's 8:45. Maminya Jumaimra. I say, my man, I change, I'm a man, I come. But you'll be the co-fit. The party clinic. Now, I've been elder name said last week, make a fit. Name, you shock him.
That is so cute.
Seriously.
Also, Onim said last week, Wednesday, me call fit. Now, exciting.
Right.
Yes. Say, one more the idea be show Titi said, yes, me.
Okay.
Oh, then who's the next sample call yours? Okay.
Oh, that's me trying to.
Okay.
And almost show headphone it said, yes, show ya, but out to a conyana. Wash your headphone on a screen. So, the worry the mubia be yaba. Yes. Na machine no analyze it. One kasa onipedium what is happening within your internal organs. The ACBR no share live. Only say be I won't tiasi, but nipa now will take you through the process. No, enti ohu problem na no catch or na. As a dan Kenya me say omohwe ya no say akwa hu o say o yam be hwehwe pa
so no see the cancer as dan Kenya me hu say ne mani nane na school say na den na ekoi
edi omo ya dia no me say oh chief interestingly so no nim nipa ko ame ya does oh chief aya na wachi yo ya na me so machi dia aya na eme ya because yet na se che and also okay. That they na hear me pa yeah me kidney ne me liver I'm so check here no because no dey me person be that so when your kidney we na why say or check here na che say bibia you okay pa I'm so nyame ahira me entina me
to ko face ba entina na say na waka che na me didie mu na so check dey
say me di pa pomode pa
na na Kwame wa hunu o be say fetish and explanation akom ni nchire mu
ai nanse me didi mpe o me didi pa pomode
yes and of course because everyone in comedy nyina ye
comedy dey abena
Saturday na me di we na Sunday na kra me
so you can
say me di carbohydrates say what can you my bone oh that's nice that fake us
faith for no heavy pa
na did it all ye
no
kasa ni tututu fontina
oh yes
say na so show
Dr. Gifty I think so yes one on a mini encounter or a heavy pa Dr. Gifty a heavy pa now we are omo massaging chair bi o hom do be kwakotum na abena massage wachia na afi omo wi a
the course weekend no
oh no cry you know Wednesday
no okay
na omo wi a omo wo detoxifying machine, right?
Yeah, sure.
Enti abramo di
impurities na you know may year through system nim.
Aye. Omo de ade ni besu asensu. So ni very clean. Omo so machine acha ya 3 minutes no asensu na ni color na esesa.
Sir?
Aye. And maybe so omo so insu no. Esesa could do this color omo so problem say. Say what the any color ya pink that means who issue say. O the any yellowish brown not just who will say insu no hona bubbles ba not just say gas wo yem ni ade.
Wow.
Aye.
And the bubbles about the
bubbles I'm now on you. Maybe and never 1-1. Never 1-1. Obubisa say na boys I don't also and I'm sure there be many also be minya be crowd also crowd them in the tongue quantire pioneer. Tio ye ya no so and your memra hanso.
Yeah.
A bahana or day a ye ade bi be share many. First no Google ya nanki yeshi. Or the be share many no so or wash many ni so ni ade and I'm more heavy pa.
And then that they
said the old the near phone
So ban over here.
And faith for no more heavy. Or more heavy now.
You can cause faith heavy.
Oh yeah.
Or more.
I mean him say no sika na yefem.
Or more nipa ho adaje. Nipa ho abotre.
And I like the fact that Oko no one down wendy now call as obi a wokwa kwaje
up to now so
yes say ama review na new
omunim
say be ya etiefo be hu say yempa de obi beka I speak enti anya me sementi no call ya but I like the fact that Oko ya no ama elder
in fact doctors na nanko mu benim me ne omo ba radio but omo nso interestingly me call ya na obia ne ho omo so wo de ko obekwa to Dr. Gift yo me drew on that me chair Dr. Gift na Dr. Gift so any ko the kako OPD na kwaje o card nti me kwaje me card and I'm so okay normal process mefa normal process in my head
see I like it I'm review na
I don't pay my mom nkomo na simple I am very short
ebe ma de ono no tie no say no ebe man say confirmation
so yes
and me call there omo customer care top notch meanwhile omo ye ni so abe
interestingly no so say me kodi about Dr. Gift di a chair so ko hu Dr. Gift because as at the time won nko na na wo enti me call ye no na Dr. Gift so me nko back to OPD na me nko je card udru ho no ma nipa na obema card no so be check your vitals okay obe check say infections bi wo moja ni mu a obejo blood samples na e bibia me bra me ho as go through all the process abena because na person me hu die wom na nyame adom so ntihwe nso ni
bubbles ne be gidi pass
bubbles ne die
oh
met me actual video no me dey me mfa ho so nim say me mfa met me actual video no me actual detox ni process ni me video
okay
ni na wa anti no ma how
na ba jo green tea o ma green tea
there be green tea there ma nyi bi o mo ama me
because your specialty a obi aba the man as first aid there the mo bia said the be ya onipadua you be detoxify sometimes obi wo kra onum or yare pa na oba ho na ye de no man kra na who changes yenya enye you know I have so many testimonies from other patients
Dr. Boati Takrade
oba Obo say
doc the Nedumani here no the dog can change no no the bro much said you rich say ade a wo ye na
you know we have so many testimony about that thing na obusa say ya ba obi because obi wo no ma within short time no bo say even so feel cold crab bo say obi wo go say on no ma within short time bed Johnson for several times bo say obi feel okay and through that in ama tin cry ya mom brain bia de kan omo
hedro
no mom said e be ya ombe no enti speaker ye da wase so say
doc adwuma de say sa de ye no
ya na ye penisa most of the presenters na nyame adom omo host to Faith Homeopathy Clinic no nyame adom we have so many of them omaba for personal experience and say onipa no ka de wako ho a ehye won kran ana ema hu se sebe aha ye betina no ye nkasa saa kwa de ye kan nyina na ade a wo ba ye no wo ho no mo nti na ya na ye kran ye prefer say most of the presenters na omo host ye no beba na omo benya experience from the ye no emu no omo so ba and by the grace of God most of your sister stations here ye koni nyina no the omo host ye no nyina no be brave aba and when they are testifying to it they know what they are saying it yes yeah that's it say what may you who na what be from na say what be ya anas investigative journalist ava is you buy na BBC I said speaker ka be can no say it is a papa na aba na e was ka it we
customer care you very solid.
Yeah, that's it.
Because we share all the processes.
Sure.
Yes. Your friend is from OPD to Dr. Gifty to scan no and then to
the physio
detox no yes omunyina is solid, especially the guy in the detox room physio hono
your friend Yakubu
yes. I mean I solid pa I solid na obenya abotra mo right obechrew the obebisa ne bia so obeyi ano yes obeka so ode ma me 5 minutes mensuo no ani ndane kakra ne enhwe I will give you all the explanation near there very impressive uti any obetimi akọ na watimi akọ we processes ne very good in the scan room no abena every aspect of your body free was through kosi wo form bibia be show bibia bibia be show bibia in fact we share screen so at say TV boy na wo body organs ni nyina are listed enti wo say machine no ticket ye peke ebia kidney na was scan it say issues so ho a obeteke kidney stones ni ade ho a ebe show bibia be show
sure
enya grokura ti wo ti ho na ufiri so wo ye na wo ye mo
na wa hu de ekoso ade a speaker de bia ye ba ofidie kese so ya kan ho asem say when you come to Faith Homeopathy Clinic ye holistic approach to your
because
patient.
Seriously speaking doc no kure wo mpa ne say me abena na nsan kura na me ye test ni ade right but hospital there me nko nyeza me ntanko me nko
da fit as
say labs because of betwe me abapa I think say mo aye ne mo ye adwuma nyina you are the second am visiting.
Nice.
The first one was Grace Gifts.
Yes.
Ono de obiye ya twemia ebe ye me personal friend ansa na me ko. But omo mo akari nyo mo twemia me.
Okay. You are lucky. Faith you are lucky.
A
whole speaker. A whole speaker you tuna say. It is speaker, Yami Shao.
Mumfaka cranka ho.
Yeah, that's it.
Utie no pay ya. Just go there. Abuya Junction.
Yes.
Baby, mo junction na.
Yeah.
Munya signboard ne kese. Because mi twemu be 3 times.
Na well.
Na map ne de me kwa na de makuru ha na.
Sorry.
Afi ya na mbe hu say anti junction no. Asa me twa me ho a.
Oh, sorry.
Abena. Ansa na me hu say tokro we mu na sese mi wura.
Sorry.
And no the dog munye bibi mfa.
Yeah, bibi afa. Yeah, that's it. So
that location in very easy.
Very good. Yeah, that's it pa na.
Mumfa kakra nka ho.
Nyame nhyira. Em say speaker waka ni nyina na aya ye de na ye ne gise said there also experience ya wa ba nya no wo Faith Homeopathy Clinic no also wa be di ho adanse. Speaker emre bia na ye ka se nipadua no wo se oma ehuhia oye. Hwe last time wa insu yire eba ye na ohwe ejapade a speaker nkrofo abra pe na ohwe adan ya nkrofo asisi na ohwe insu yire fasa ne ma nyina na nipa no anko se mekobo me kan ho ban na emom e wo se me pe ba bi de me hukosie na me hwe say me nyankwa we kire how important life is.
Yeah.
It no won kwa wo ade nyina. It na ne me bia yetu nkrofofo say omuma omapomuden ho nsem ehia o. Because eno ne ajapade kese nya media maya na dwetire kese nya media maya ya se oboba ho ban yi a ebeboa ama wo so no wadi yie e wa asase so. But in Krofo Bebre, Eddie Omapomudino, Edi Agro, said the speaker, excuse me to say me use as a one time hospital. Would you try ye Ebiana, Arabia, Shadam, Bomo? But Ubi Honomoa, near me Kosu and Nipedi anymore. On one Casacra, who says symptoms. Started Koso. Ubu ano pay make us say speaker or could die one Jones of 6 times. And Sana DH. But or the tnawa ma adena aye kese ansa na watu anamo obi wa make say on nante within short distance won say was watena so or so na koma ne ho mete enso watena ma yakase ebia stroke bi abubu na guo ana say bibi ama wada ho ansa na watu anamo eni kwan say wotena ho say o ma yare no aka wato ho ansa na watu anamo Bomodia se bibia ekoso woni paduanum symptoms bia start bia no bobutu anamo aba faith homeopathic clinic said you buy we experience no ye holistic approach to your condition before say ye dey adu be ma no e was say ye hwehwe ni paduanum because knowing the root cause of the condition you know is 50% solving the problem. And most of the times you know so emre bia na me kan wa ha say disease comes as a result of malfunction of our organs. Say ya ria bebe ni paduanum a oni paduana kwa no dwumadi anyame abone se ondi no ontumi endi ni yi a eno na koso nsusanso ne ade etumi de bre ni paduanum eno ntino ba faith homeopathic clinic a eno ntini enya ada age hwehwe wo organs ni nyina e wo se ye hu organ bia no ne health status ana se de na ho odi esitie eno na be indicate yare a agina ni paduanum eno nti won se wo ba ye no ye ni kan doctor give to any kan no wadi nkomo okoscanel to buy na or church or scan him. That's how we do it in our place. Say obi wo speaker or yare na ubisa na se mo interrogating no kra no because of yare there are so many things e bia wo hia kro ntumi kan chiro. Enti no ye ho no ba ye se ye diagnose you first ye di kan do akosa machine no ye hwehwe wo organs ni nyina mu na ye hwe nia ekoso wo organs nim ye wi afi doctor no wadi nkomo ntubon se symptoms ya anka wo be boso ache doctor nyina through your diagnosis no na doctor aka ni nyina achiro it is sometimes obi wo kro be ba no ubon se niema bi wo ho a na adwen ni so se obeka ho asema ache doctor kra but na machine no ayina di and through that no machine boaye ama ye hu nupa e be boa homeopathy ndro e be boa wa ye de be ma wa e be boa ma nipadua no holistically no enya na ho de there are so many people speaker obeba no or the asiatic problem ni waste and the beba but ye bewie no na yare nkitikiti bi e woni padua no mu nyina no ubonsi yake oni nyina ye maame ba ku maame eni na de bia ye si ye boni de ye maame or the asiatic problem na de ba but ye hwe ani wie ye koye ne sa detox ya wo kan ho say for so many years for bare 10 years ni ye maame on TV Freda ye de ne call detox no so ye koye detoxification no obi a ne sisi no ekoye no afei oswete ose odawa na ne nana ba ko ban no se nana wan na be hwie nso gu nso osori no hu se ne hu fifire ana afo ne sa na ogina ba bia odi faith homeopathic clinic wan dance enu ti na no pay ye to yen sa fro bi biara otie se yare biara abetena ni paduanim enye se ye bebo yare ne so nko yare biara wodi abetena ni paduanim no tugidie anamo na bra because oba ho no ma ye benya abotre na ya hwehwe mojanim ye wia ya hwehwe wo organs nim na ye gina so ahu yare ne fare by na ye gina so ama wonupa na yatumi aboa me se oba bia wo bia akra hanom ye wo abu ya ajanhye Bomodia so betu anamo aba oba bu ya jansha said the speaker can no obedru on jansha no ye the signboard so somebody ye kosesa no ye koye ne kese ntu dru abehu ne ye ntu dru on mo na wahwe signboard ye be ne yes it's true
oza wo free so
to mo ba
na obe branch
sharp curve no
obe branch left na unsaid who
signpost. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We know me koya to say the me koso.
Yeah.
Sana me who say.
Very good. Very good. Very good. It's yeah, she said your best son. It's obia woti and cano pebiano. Ya rebiara or the abatrend pediano. Bomodia say old butu America. Na waba fit to me particularly. Speaker, what can you name me my kaka class or so?
Numbers to jump at your mom war a credit now. 0540 710 940 Takwa the number is 0547 57 84 94. The best will be our TNCC. say fit me party clinic and pay ya swear near B. Na the year can no screening a free.
Yes.
Screening now, can see show organs a free. And the homeopathy are because they are holistic na any side effect be and no custom say nibueti. And be breeze through. But faith homeopathy clinic, Yamana perform to the extent say everybody can afford it. And think obey screening is kakesi and kababitiano a free. And it can be a kutel biano. Yenye hu yare bia hawa ni amount hunru sika no hunru na ukono hunru na enko pepe se obenu madru na wie no na wasa nya sika foforo na odi apa ti ebesi obi a oti yen se brafe to be party clinic na yare a atena oso acha eye kro
number one. Now, one more at the move for I don't pay so would you me okay a year laptop computers and a TV set open LG TCL HP now open Lenovo Dell Media Nasco Techno Infinix Itel and many more I can hold here I don't pay when they come to Ghana any and come more upgrade your style upgrade your office and upgrade your home watch your open refrigerators freezers home theaters any printers laptops papa with amazing prices and quadia but your one come to Ghana any and come the passion for technology no now you were over 16 showrooms across the country. I don't pay more shopping malls in the money now. Benya your showrooms in the bureau. Now when you income visit us at our showroom. Watch your Joe your Kesipa Marco website to the show for quality and affordable, durable appliances there. Talk to no feather. Kompu Ghana. Watch out. What do you need for more on 030275 2020 030275 and now WhatsApp us on 0243143143 0243143143 now when they come to Ghana any come on I don't pay your bejo so far now me watch out JHS mmɔfra no ɛnkyɛ na ɔmo kɔ senior high school anɔpɛ sɛ wotie mi a edu park aba ɔmo ana wɔmo adaroma wɔmo boa ma school no senior high school ne kɔ no ɛyɛ fo ɛyɛ mmerɛ especially first year boarding house student no wɔatwɛ baabi a computer place wo ba na to biara sɛ wɔn kɔ sua deɛ biara no anɔpɛ dial star 713 star 821 hash star 713 star 821 hash anaasɛ kɔ ADB branch biara ɛbɛn wo biara na kɔtua wo sika wɔ hɔ wobɛtumi nso akɔ www.eduparkgh.com so na waregister no watua wo sika wakyɛ woyɛ ne sɛ wie a ɛberɛ no so a amɔfra no baabi ɔkɔ school bi a wobɛduru hɔ no ne nneɛma a wobɛhia no na edupark ɛde ne nyinaa no aduru school hɔ dada star 713 star 821 hash sɛ yɛ tram sɛ yɛ chomo sɛ yɛ mattress sɛ yɛ pillows nneɛma abɔfra no bɛyi so wɔ senior high school biara no wakyɛ edupark adaroma wɔn de ne nyinaa de bɛkɔ anɔpɛ frɛ wɔn on 0507 000752 0507 000752 and after 0508 644 802 0508 644 802 anɔpɛ no wahala no stress edupark sɛ bra na abɔfra no wotua wo sika wie a fa receipt ne ma no oduru school hɔ a mpakyɛ wonshow ne receipt no na afei ne nneɛma ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde ma no nyinaa no yɛbɛtumi
back to back na chance you know
back to back be yeah na mai
say me show
my day
bia so me dwen
wo dwen me ho na day
ade chi bia me dwen ho
na you what that you speaker honda Maso asemo okay wa ojidi.
Me ya dwen we here. That means that mpa won it
you can't doubt him. And you can't
na no me ba ha na ye ba Onua FM I mean Onua TV ha ibisa wa sino muka say o tire nsoshe bi aside that me friend Kwame bisa wa say so when we nsoshe no nti we e course boko when I say okay ene dey because I'm person me hwe wani nti me pa na cho say o me mbre ne na me hwe
Ashiro ke kan sem you
nti ene me buy dey one of the reasons nti baba ni say me ba me hwe wani.
Very well. But campaign saying what's I say?
Normal. Well, not giddy sir, but yeah, because it's in November.
Okay. Call for regional day.
Yeah, regional communication officer.
Savannah region. Savannah region. Yes. Regional communication officer for Savannah region. Yes. Okay. NDC.
NDC. constituency elections will come in October before the
regional
elections will come in November. But the time period in internet, we shall see before even the constituency elections.
Because 2 years, 1 month time near
absolutely. In the 2 year crama or nominations, Aqua Veteran Sana constituency for Aqua to Abba. So we try and say, we try my election constituency elections every year as I work share the campaign. Also, that's why every now and then, at least I have to be going back to
Savannah. Okay. That's fine. Maybe I'll be fine. Max watching.
The speaker.
Na empomoe.
Oko sene yenyina ya shentro ya sidi. Musu medwene ho pa.
Una ucha ontro. Menka ne menka. Oye me too.
Ese me ka uni mitrim no wa challenge.
Oh dem
say. What dispute ya say ba make.
Say no pe mo person mitrim na em dey but emfa.
Oh bibi aboko.
That's anti mo to say.
Oh bibi akos.
Okay.
Because ye kwan na your best President Mahama. Yes, expressway there. Especially with car me dey buy ujamia less than 2 hours and expressway meet me there back. It's good. I will not speak against the expressway because it's long overdue. But I dare back on say ye wo kwan ni bi wo ho a in the animanimu ye you know. Ye na easy the burden on users of the road. On say enyina muduru enyina mu a sa bypass no eboa pa o they say me enye enra me ba me calculate hu say asa na de emu ye minimum what happen na say ma me take chances and indeed ma nche say me go through chrono but me kind the last time I me fire chrono they be me use achiri ho.
Okay, sometimes
obetimi are stuck in traffic udru kononwa masa from Dwaso. So be PF free kono. One way to take you more than 45 minutes. A stretch that shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. I said that here. It's mania stressful.
I must say, Kumasi Kona Yedin.
Must hire then a pothole. Back quine so no. Your best president say. You for BB and
Coco Quem Ho
expressway. Nobody will say wunya. Name mum ye maintaining the enam to see. Near baby express, you know, we no ye woo, near the choir nasi by.
I said there's a mugusu clear.
I'm not saying they should stop.
But
anyway, because if it take 3 years and you better we who are copying how many years. And let's not forget, say, Afibia every month cars need be home. What you say? And the traffic situation on Accra Kumasi Road, no,
I am more.
A west by the day, every day a register car for. It is a expanded on near expressway. You maintain it the or near your money in your camera. Now bypasses a President Kufuor, you know. And as because I bind that down a chassis, you know. You may complete it. Now more users of the road also. Your home and high. After all, expressway in a bar, see a bit too. It is if you have what it takes so the bit now open terms that they may pentemia. Utria no use. What you say? Now, or the unknown when you're ready to be to no person with 5 hours or 6 hours. No, so you should decide. And yes, I maintain you can, yes, I said, yeah, in this case, the flight, say, meanwhile. Oh, say, so terrible for us.
Okay.
So, flight now, the Beko.
More regional elections near Dabay next week, oh.
But apart from Kuka, dear, no, mentioned any interest we are said.
I cook an hour interest anymore.
Only the for regional chairman. Or more market that it doesn't mean say many interest.
I mean some more interest, but
the Americans and I have friends. If you make share me, I've decided I know they could be me okay.
I move again to our first vice the moon for man.
Me to be.
I want to be say on your former appointee.
And I'm saying to be.
To be, we are delegate. That's there be me campaign actually. To be. Me say, more constitution and more amended more conferences. We are former appointee. We are former MC. And you want to be saying.
Mean to be.
Want to and I say want to be.
Oh, Mr. Speaker.
Abandon I want to.
Missing mean to be.
To be.
Maka baby, I'm interested.
Maxwell, delegate. Maso your delegate or your former MC, municipal chief executive, former appointee, enti NPP abano regional election yi obetubi. Dr. Bawumiaba otubi, enti we obetubi, right? Who interest? Me answer more interest. Enti who me boa me na maboa.
Ebi on koto.
Oze, obeto. Se watu koka bia ne nko ade a. But first wise in so obeto.
Macho baby am me interest o.
Interest in the so.
No do obi say amofa. Na say me ntubi.
Utubi. Abane de na so wa onim so otubi.
Me ntubi.
What does margin?
Yenua.
Nah, and never much to say.
Yeah, me adum. Say last week mama ha inti me so mafeo. Ti me ba say me behwe wanim Mr. Speaker. And what she say
and a pemo ba say mo be dada kra na.
There be mama say me be dada kra. No kra woman America kira wo no Mr. Speaker. Ahun say wa fidie akwa akire wo. Enti se ye baso na se ye hunu sa na se amaya me hunu wa na eya se bosome miensa bi na ye ma haye na eno achi so no menua Bashiru metia no kese pa no kwasem se fiti abra me fi ase ba fidie yi so sane a owura yi ofa so ne nyuma me fele se ankatiefo betie ni yi a savana fo muma na kwanya na ombesom Ghana man ensom eye NDC no so ma bibia anye kama na Bashiru no enye se metia me kasa obi a behind the scene na say sorry fi afidine chi a obi a sabi woni no dwene a eyeye obo sa asema o kanyina no eto asum so mesre won wa ekoto ba ne se ye hunu mobo na ye mfa kromoti no ema no Mr. Speaker I say obi a e kan ha anope me ha kase eye Madina eye Adenta Dodowa Road no kwasem ne se mesre won wo kasa etumi ye se omon kasa omon ka bi mayen na contractor no kwasem ne se oyade ye hwem kakra ne se
Adenta kwan no
eko Dodowa Road
Dodowa
Mr. Speaker baje di se ogusu o yen so no achichide America yakoya achichide America na se ya no bebia yeje 5 cities enya bono 9 a na asakwa 10 cities ebono nsia no nso a akwa 15 cities no kwasem no se wan sesi wan bobo ahona obakuru mu a na ade esanwa wan hwe yi a obeka drivers no afa no se kwan ne nyenti no ese yo mankasa de mope atum anapa de oba no yo a metua 5 cities bese no 9 no numba mukuru mpe awose metua 10 nyame ampata na no nsia no nson bowa ande utua 15 ane mencha ukrum nti 8 9 10 de minim ne moje omo ande minti minti misre se won mo kasa eye no yani contractor nkasa baabi wa ya kodu a obetumi de insure tuntum no akama ye no ofa nkama ye na nka drivers no so hu ye mobo GPRT for so ye sra mo omo ne mo drivers na nkasa na omo ngo mo sem kakra man na omo pira ye.
Okay, Marisha say free amanta na so na baby I wonders this year no e ho na me sha say free because driver for any decisions are omo taking no nyina na ye fu no a page no.
Yeah.
But Andra, President Mahama are making an intervention. So, yenti 2 Ghana cedis are buying subsidize a year diesel. For me, I have a little bit of a challenge because one
challenge.
Sena what is only for diesel users. One more use petrol and count one more nyebi, which I feel say it is not fair because petrol no and also the board cost. We are no free hono ma. Aban say subsidy for 1 month. Bosome baako. After bosome baako no, yebehu di ebesi achire. I feel say we needed a long-term solution. And again, for how long na aban be continuous or subsidize it? Because from 2015 be nyina ye deregulation, right? And you allow the market forces to play out. Rather, no strength with macroeconomic indicators. Key indicators are a determined fuel price or exchange rate with inflation, any world prices on crude, right?
Exchange rate influences the inflation.
And a determined. And T says, I am money in your Kadia. A DNT boy, who the way, but I buy decision I was taking no, and T, Mamin Tio.
So, answer my concern, Speaker. What we need to know is the prices of the crude our international market also contribute to amount as a fuel prices call, whether it should go down or it should go up. Now, because of the because of the inflation, because of the deregulation exercise, deregulation policy now, because of that, government, those filling stations are able to reduce the fuel as at when price of crude oil goes down, and then it's announced by MPA. Say there's supposed to be a reduction or an upgrade of prices. That's what happens now. But you see, you can't govern as a summer. Ubia to me govern. Say we are bodam ni kura ubet me govern. But the question is that as to whether the system of governance now would be ma unko for no, and now small mono. It is what the people really want. If that is what the people want, then you can say that you are governing well. But as a man form pennies that means that you are not governing well. That is why I say
you're good for governance be answer a man for the BP.
Yeah, of course. But then what you sit back and see, no, maybe so that is why some of the things go on. ABR now this particular thing they don't want it, and some people say that they want it. So when you look at all the governance system, look, one of the things a good leader must do, they say, assemble to team of 4. Now what year free or akase, we are to me team of 4 tea. Maminya way, so that a baby go kakra. But then you see, there are certain policies that are not are for the short term. Definitely won't mean you see our policy maybe 2 years or 3 years. But we are all hoping that in the Obe Koso or the Strait of Hormuz, so that those prices of fuel, crude oil, we all know in this country. Look, the biggest person in this country now knows that the price of fuel is being influenced by a certain factor,
which is
the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. Until the air patch on say one be jai, so that all those things will open up and then the crude can be able to come successfully. Look, common ordinary things, even with the inflation, the dollar price are drop Ghana. But still, sometimes we got laptop is up. Why? Because some far Strait of Hormuz no Ediba Ghana. If they are coming by ship, you have to use the Strait of Hormuz, Ediba Ghana. But they cannot use it because it has been closed. There's something called Far Baby Fufro, which is a longer distance. And that one, you have to pay more for even your container. That will bring the goods to this country. Indeed, all those things contribute to the reason for which price of fuel or price of items will go up.
But in all of that, also exchange rate here good. It's around 11.9.
Yes.
But inflation that 5.3.
Of course.
Why should it have that massive effect?
You see, the exchange rate will be good because of the prudent management of commodity acquirement. But then the price of items will go up because say free wa now over Accra Street. Now for Techima is shorter than Wekoko use Eastern Corridor. You know that. If you are coming from Wa, now say over Accra. Now we say who person will use Techima through Kumasi and Koko Eba Accra is shorter than say Wekoko use Eastern Corridor. But if for some reasons Accra Kwano almost ultimately use Accra Kwano, so you have to use Eastern Corridor. That means the buyer and now say a bro Eba Accra. No more the far Eastern Corridor. The price are charge for lot of penny. And they call higher than who use Kumasi. It is just normal distance marketing. So once you are using a long route, the price of items will go up. Now, the president says
when you diversified route,
of course. So they have to use other routes to get them, or even they are not even available. They won't mean and you know this market factors. When demand is high, price will definitely go high. That is a simple demand and supply. So now, the president is saying that, of course, say Neoma prices in cost. And you see, most of the people that suffers most times are the commercial drivers. Because they are those people who helps our common people. When I say our common people, I'm more for trotro. To say, send me are penny wonder. Yeah, for trotro pacho. What they are going to the car empire. So we are those people it affects. And then you can say, even with the reduction, subsidy normally 2 cedi in Abano. But the transport union for say still now they are going to increase the price of fuel. So imagine if His Excellency John Dramani Mahama had not said that we are subsidizing fuel by 2 cedis.
But you are in a deregulated market, so why would you subsidize?
You see, one of the things you should know is that because we are a buyer, you are in to solve problems.
Okay.
And once you are in to solve problems, you know, so with Timam for a court to it is your duty as a president and as the government of the day to leverage your Timam from that situation. So what do you do to solve those problems? At one year, you know, you use that to leverage the people.
Okay.
So that they will not go through a lot of difficulties. That is why they are saying, say, when we came in, we realized that the price of fuel has been gone drastically down. Because those times, the Strait of Hormuz issues, we need new Israel, American, we need new. So Iran will need new. So because of that, we're able to reduce the fuel prices to an amount that will be there for the past 8 years in this country. But now, because of that, they added a certain 1 cedi. Say, yeah, fan solve doom so situations in the way my Ghana for G2 a penny so. Now it got to a point. Say no, we couldn't continue to charge the people of Ghana that 1 Ghana cedis because the price of fuel already is going high. Yeah, free so. Now, still the price of fuel is going high. Because of the factors, international factors, so the 2 cedi, let's use certain taxpayers' money, our own money, to leverage the people of Ghana from the high cost of fuel.
Okay. Cost water. Ashiru, me da say. Ma memra Maxwell so na maintain. Maximum maintain so.
Yeah. I say kasa tintin we ntopon. Na Mr. Speaker, NDC party no ene President Mahama mitie minua Bashiru nso a ansa na omo be bio ma no aka fuel asem no so omo pa President Akufo-Addo achew.
Why?
I will explain.
Explain.
Ansa na omo be bio ma no ese mo ka fuel asem abechire ma kire yen de ntia fuel bo no den no e wo se mo pa President Akufo-Addo achew. O se mo de chew pay more din e ma Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Because mo muti opposition no nsem a mo kan ye na mo ba power na fe de mo hunu se atro na mudi. Mr. Speaker, oko NDC manifesto mo a almost 30 wo mu se omo beti petrol fuel so. It's in their manifesto. Number 1. Eti ye den unim se world market price no. Eye enioma bi na keka bo mu ma yenya price no. What I say? Eye entokwa ba ebetimi apushi price. Enioma bebre na ebetimi asiama eye price hikes aba. Unim ni nyina but aban ne de nsasi ne bo e ka so obeti fuels. Ebio me pacho afia February this year. Me pacho say wakaya asema President Mahama kan no parliament. Oso obo ni trim so oba obeti fuels so. Ena indeed waba ya wate so na parliamentarians na boaje so NDC for no yeah. Abra wunim se fuel a eba 10 cedis no. It wasn't your making. That same day President Mahama said in prayer so in all humility a control parliament no. That day no na ni refs wo gusu gina hono na onim se US be kwa akwoto ahye Iran so any Israel so akwhye Iran so no onim se ntokwa na ehya ase afa de mo ba be kirem ama ye reasons intia fuo no ebo ayeden ne bo ba afom de ya se President Mahama na atete so na Mr. Speaker ne bo ayeden ahwa na ama ne bo ayeden bo ame
President Mahama na ama ne bo ayeden mo na so no anso na asan ate so 2 cedis
onya botre onte hwe so ye beba so onte bibia so
abaso wa masa
no yente so Yeah, what to be an pay. Me ma to be yente so. Ada na ye cancel for.
And take effect.
Yente one te so.
Be take effect 6 p.m. ene.
And yente so. Nti na waka se what te so no yente so. Ba me buy no so. Mr. Speaker, enti crude oil price no. President Mahama na ama kind of say fu obo aye din e wo man Ghana. Ye wo ha na minister ohwe energy so. John Jinapo Ejina Parliament. As a fool ne bona abano. It takes a government with acumen. A government with dearben kabrofwa kesiye, or a government that is intelligent. And what me am a fool or boa bafom. I say yo yate. I'm asking Mr. Minister, any President Mahama, where is that intelligence and what the manager fool man about for me? Mr. Speaker,
yes.
That acumen where he. We are asking simple questions. You see, enya bibia near the play politics. Omo opposition, you say President Akufo-Addo insensitive. Etina fool aboard that time, na JP mo na petrol ye 13 Ghana cedis. Na diesel ye 14 Ghana cedis. In fact, Shell mom na ye 15.45 cedis. To be kaya President Mahama Jina Parliament this year, or making reference to Shell price say 15.5, which is fair. Me pacha what you say. Na obi aye ya breso. Na Shell no. Na ne bo wasro every time. Omo ne aye omo de wasro. 15.5. Yes, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ye insensitive. Wa ye heartless. Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Na do odi akogina 19.5 no. Pacha no ye den. Said yet odi agina 15 no ye heartless ye insensitive. There were no abreso no. Ababejina 19.5 no me pacho why den.
Why do you refuse to acknowledge sir President Mahama Baye in the last 18 months full on the form?
No. Until when I'm
alternate around 11, sometimes 10 point something, and the bathroom kakran. In the last few weeks, I say a move page, you know. Why are you refusing to acknowledge the fact at least or more you be?
In
the last
you see,
18
the
months.
argument I make and make you more be so. Sir President Mahama and so what if you also there and so no na atum anameboa. But there me person me twi obi argument so am so omompa na nado Danko Akufo-Addo ache one say. We've all come to realize that enye President Mahama na titi fu one so. Name the prevailing conditions are now international market no. And na crude oil price e wo form. As at the time I said been produced so President Mahama edwa na numu say what titi fu also no. Me pa cho na WTI nam $62 per barrel. Na Brent any Merban emu bie no na $67 per barrel. But as we speak, in fact when him say anopaya me ba begina high kra no. Na WTI is 79 yo. Me betina studio higher me be studio before say me nu be kasa me say check no. Also ni nyina start e so it fluctuates. And these are live figures I mean what me Brent and I'm 84 plus now. And I saw my indications because ebeko for my indication. Me patch what I say. The American question say enye Akufo-Addo be na ni 3 more than no.
Yes, but in all of that
enye Mahama be na ni 3 more than na fu na begina 94 Ghana cedis.
Maybe I will beka ma Ghana ni nso atiase ani say. When the international market determinant prices rise here. At least you are getting a government always sensitive to the plight of the people by telling you.
Okay, 2021. When 2021.
May je kanibi kakra.
Or je kanibi saying we already what the 1 cedi ato 1 gallon or 1 gallon be our descendant to. Mu yini time be na mo ya antu ho asem. What I don't kwada. What I say we yimpa. Mr. Speaker, me say the nane dia 14 Ghana cedis no also we insensitive. Eba 19 Ghana cedis awo ye den.
FM 95.1.
2 Ghana cedis the last time I'm back catch so mu yi 2 Ghana cedis. Na nya 1 cedi no mu yi free so. Me busa. Because that time ade can say 17. Na ye yi 2 Ghana cedis free so abeka 16. Ma me ka sa asem no wa.
Eba 15.
And so I'm 15 da. Me boa. Ma me ka no wa. Ade 17 year you 2 free so beka 16. So it was 1 city no more free.
Of course, you said.
And you think that 1 city no, you are doing us a favor. If I what you say. Now they are making reference say Strait of Hormuz. And more be a function Strait of Hormuz. President Mahama say free air call Ukraine. Hey, how many miles? 7,000 miles. Now bomb on your 2 better. Iran is over 9,000 miles. And moreover, during our days, what even make our situation worse was that Russia, which is the second largest producer of oil in the world, was sanctioned by US. Iran was sanctioned by US. As we speak, there is no sanction on Russia. Russia the oil by German. There is no sanction on Iran, but the oil by German. So why should oil prices ding Ghana? I'm okay about free charges. What didn't we tell them in opposition? As a COVID, because of COVID, any Russian Ukraine, in fact, when maybe so when him say you need Iran, basically you need a good DBS.
Yeah.
By any Russia, any Ukraine digapa. But also him say iron rods if you Ukraine, wheat if Ukraine, sunflower if Ukraine, fertilizers Russia and Ukraine. Mention Nyoma Bebrea, you know Mudigao. You're important to other support, no. We had to navigate.
See for mommy.
Yenuanom auntie ase, Mr. Speaker. But enne, mabejina ho. Explain it to Ghanaians. My reasons the entire crude oil price akosoro and for which reason are affecting the fuel price in Ghana. You see, it's a menu amobaya hadwena. The first and foremost. Also, we eat a humble pie. No more back Ghana for say Busuyan for the edition your manifesto number 1 here, boy. Okay. Number 2, at me round it up in 10 seconds. Number 2, as someone ya catcher Musa na nado danko akufo na ye heartless no. Entesa na emom no kura ewomu for political purpose ntino ene ebedi sa atro no. Sa moka sa ade a me ne mo be ya adwene. Enya sa ade a said ya moka na enra bi no. Se me conclude ameka se president Mahama momuna atufuo no. Enye obi adwama so ase. Me da say mamemra Peter Wonder so na.
Yo me da say Mr. Speaker, me say we kai early this year me no your program be ewo me campus. Me invite Brandon. Ohene na obetena agwamu no na kom jata. Osi otie.
Oh, okay. My enchana na.
I osi ochia pa na otie.
Mejeneso.
Or drive from Cape Coast to Accra.
Okay.
Na nyame fa ombra so dwemu kwan na nyentia mesra wa no ato wo asemaye na wonkwa ho aye. Hwe Mr. Speaker. NDC and MPP. Omo amadwene se no kre efense no kre no omo nka bi enkyere Ghana man. Ana omo yenhunu nia ema fuel ebo ekosoro.
Oba se ndese se de obi anima na.
Me se omo ma yenhunu se nia ntia mekasa ne se mpem bebre omo ko gira no mo ye campaign no bi atam gallon. And the gallon you say 1 CD. Or some me ba menu ade 30 pesos amamu ye ni aboaje no so. Na momo no ye ma yenhunu said look, crisis, geopolitics, demands etumi ma fuel prices the issue to kosoro. And yen aban ya ete ha and determine the prices of fuel. And some make someone can no krenkyere no. And this you better no make an dead. And before so better make an dead. Embra maso akasati yokeka. Ba shizo tia okan tie yoka. Mum ye hunu se Ghana hanamo no. Sabio fuel kra ye tuo no kwa no when it comes to price and kwa no ya ho ode ye sen wo ho. Ye chefa sen ewom. Ye hunu o. Etuba wonu se abena bere nyina nti last 2024 na fuel sen ne boy sen 2026 2025 ne boy sen this the way ne was say ye hunu se na ma so betina ka kire yen say oh abere bi owura Mahama ebeka say Ukraine and a friends Russia war enti fuel akosoro ama embra Akufo-Addo kan ye mampan da Akufo-Addo His Excellency kan ye ama owura Mahama beso no so His Excellency beso no so a me fele se enokwe esiye na emumu no emria so se yen a ye to fuel yen a sabe ye to fuel mu a e affect yen e wo kwan bi so no ye me hunu se look saade we na eba e ma fuel bo e kosoro Santokwasi a amanya yetu fam ngo e wo so no entokwasi wo so a empem bebire no affect yen ye wase ha saa so na oyene bi kura esi se yen tokwampo se ebia nsu yiri anase eja bi kura to omfidie mu a possible say ebe affect your fuel prices na timamuni no ehunu say oh saa mbre yi mu de saa de isi a ebe kame ense si a and there was some my boss wo e de twen saa de no na mom se de koye politics abrida bri nyina na ko gina simpie so na wo hyebo so osimasi bedi ade no famongo ebo ese na media mesan me bade a mete so ese unim pefe se uni sa hoɔden no unim pefe se uni sa tumi se wo di negotiate ana se wo determine the prices of a fuel no na se wo da wo to futo bi agu yani hwɛ ne amenu ya betena bashiro betena kan no pei se oh me come me nam fia me ba komisa bia owura mahama ateso 2 cities and then come ko fie trotrom ya eti trotrom mu de ankan de me ko fie o say etumi affect friends and carbo say na for 1 month na for so be na wo so ni ekwa say ba ye kwa na say ba ye
say 1 month no benya benefit ana
benefit ben hwe mamenka no kura nkyere wo man mu ahu abere biara oh maso minka o kasa me yedin yo sade o last ko be ya me se me mpesa o kasa no me yedin yo abere biara ye beto fu amu o man mu no look eka edan ebo eka aduane a yedie eka bibia afati bibia e o man mu enti meka se fam ngo de anka nwo se MPP any NDC the buy politics
okay
name mu no mumma yenhwe ekwan base no se ekosoro a bia yebetumi aso ase oman mu aso yetubi wo ha na tu no yetu no emfa so ben na oman no yenya firi ne yetu efisu no na tu no yetu no passage ahe na eba yenchen as oman esense nim se Ghana ha yetubi ye wotu min se ye the price yankasa fam ngo no yetu oman mu ana me kai se a friend say to abrantie wie legonkura enche combat oye na nukes ne SRC hu kron ba combat I would look at his age ye the to share nsem hwenia oye ho
okay
we kire say ye wo enipa omo oman mu a sabio enye chenchina kire nipa no enye oluman abrantie de say mabu ye ba no ebu ho they are not corrupt the oman ejepade show muza omatumi aye ama ye ho ahede ahehan ye
very well me da say Peter Wonders thank you mamembra Bashiru Amantana so Bashiru Amintio na something surprising happened in parliament and sana parliament rise meba to boase me do time no ma na de be every battle na dey because me mouth 3 to 4 minutes me time aso anisa. Now, Cocoa Bill no our parliament are passing no. I raise a lot of alarm. I don't pay say na near we've discussed except of the law. Our man paying sign here na beyembra. But issues a woman no are very damning. Mamintio hona membra maxwell.
Mr. Speaker, please. I just want us to read on the issue of fuel prices. No, I can't want some. Or say your manifesto we are coming to reduce fuel prices. 95.1. This is what the NEC said. That the National Democratic Congress stated in their 2024 recent manifesto that wait, please.
Stated.
Please.
Are you reading
that,
from your manifesto?
They would apply price stabilization and recovery levy on fuel prices to cushion. You see them Brabi. You understand? What the Brabi back, and there are external factors. That does not mean that where there's external factors, still now some rano back. There's still that policy na yadi abano, and that is what we promise the people of Ghana. Now you were talking about John Jennifer saying that it's prudence on behalf of governance. Of course, we still maintain the fact that it's prudence on behalf of governance. Speaker, imagine if your dollar prices was 17 Ghana cedis in this country.
Kasegu Mike.
Yes. Imagine, say, your prices of dollar is 17 Ghana cedis in this country. Would you imagine the price and Kaibeto fuel Kroma? And so you see, there are several factors, just as you mentioned, are influence the price of fuel in this country. And when even one of the factors, etochima, then you get to know, say, the price of fuel will either go up or it will go down. So when you see that the price is low, dollar prices are low because we use dollars to buy the crude oil. If the price more higher, definitely you will still want to use plenty dollars to go in, and then that will affect your economy.
Okay.
That means the price of fuel will go up in this country. And so it is simple when we say that it is prudence on behalf of governors and the prices of fuel, and that's what's in a TA and 85.1. We are right. Now, is it true that the price of fuel, this is very important. This is very important.
We've dealt with the petrol issues extensively.
To understand that.
It is indefinite. You cannot touch your lands.
That's fine. You see, Speaker, on that particular one, when it comes to agric in this country, about 70%, I stand to be corrected, but I know an appreciable percentage of people of more Ghana we are into farming. The kind of bedrock of our economy in this country is farming. Undisputable. Obianim say farming and that is what is matching our economy. Especially when you come to issues of cocoa. Cocoa is one of the things and we are able to talk about the price of dollar. We are able to talk about our economy being fine. Because one of our major trading products is cocoa. And the economy na etimi koso my country now. Now, every now and then, you hear people say, cocoa, because they are using them to plant rubber. They are using them as galamsey lands. So there has to be a certain policy that will protect Yankasano, Adia, and manage your economy. No, we have to be.
But to an extent where you tell the people say, Nipano will no longer have the right of ownership of Nasasi, the person in Nasasi, you want to.
No, you see, of course, assassinate so but the product on the product on data, the product on it is what is boy economy as we speak.
Have you
looked at the whole bill?
Of course.
I've read it. So
have you looked at the whole bill?
We've read it.
You see, there are instances where amount for the omukoko, because they want to go and do galamsey. Speaker.
It is
one of the reasons. It is one of the reasons. Every law has exceptions. Every law.
Exception here, day.
No.
Except when you are doing rehabilitation.
Yeah, funny say. And then, development has catch up with your cocoa food. That people are building all over around your cocoa food. That you can decide that, at this point in time, even cocoa no grano, you do not want to use it anymore.
There be now what can be on it?
No, there be and I make me honestly
because there will can any bill. Exception now will raise in the bill.
Definitely. That's why we have a court that interpret every law. You don't bring a law and you think that the law is absolute. Nobody can interpret the law. That's why we have the Supreme Court.
Okay.
That interprets a law.
Very well.
Until the fact that the bill has come out, it is to protect your cocoa food.
Now that be more rushing a true certificate of agency.
That's what we are talking about. We are talking about an issue.
We are talking about the procedure of making that law, enacting the law.
Is the procedure wrong?
I'm saying, sir, the procedure of enacting that law.
We are not talking about.
You did not allow for further consultation.
We are not talking about the procedure. What we are talking about as to whether it has merit and any merit. That's the question you have put to us this morning.
Okay.
And then I can want them say, because we need to protect our family.
Thank you.
He communicates well. Even when he more than cry, he tries his best.
Oh, Pacho.
What do you say? Because fuel, for instance, is clearly spelled out in their manifesto. And I don't see what is going to happen.
Which page?
Page 23, good.
Read it and let's see. Read it.
I will not use my time.
Read it.
Just like cocoa.
It's not true.
Also, is in NDC's manifesto say omunti cocoa ekwafosikaso.
It's not true.
Page 36. Nyabotre. Page 36. Me news. Mama page. No pa kind. Challenge me. You have your phone here. You can search for your manifesto. What you say? Page 36. Almost can say. Listen. Almost say.
I want to know.
Wait. Almost say they were going to introduce Adebi Omofreno price stabilization levy. It will call the next line now. No, I can't say a drama so say buone kosra omo be increase cocoa prices
95.1 what is on business car free be there.
Yes, also omo introduce be a friend of price stabilization levy. No omo they are protecting cocoa farmers. Omo protect omo from mosquitoes and omo protect omo from rodents. Please Mr. Me patch up Mr. But what you say? It was kind of a manifesto mu say anti cocoa farmers so what is so number 1. And the wo wie ya cocoa farmer no bona brand soon. Me patch wo nim say wo kan mra na wo ho. Ade a boti wo mu kra ne say cocoa farmer bia wo say register wo. Na wunya unique identification number. Say wo ni that unique identification number na wo nim say wo ntimi trade in cocoa. Who be a untimenton? Minim so what they make an say because obi a waya middleman a wo beto akoton de automatic so or certificate I would trade in cocoa but me farmer no so a meti me baby a me de ne say madua mi cocoa mate mahata awo me tonwa just say me wo unique identification number kwaku amankwa adwo amansa wo identification number nie ansa na wo watimi ato koko na emrafo be na chenwe said the previous
gold board man
me pacho what you say at least Mr. please gold board and register galamsey yes gold board kra na illegal you know ma register galamsey yes na mtoto
gold board they illegal.
What you say? No,
good board is establishment by statute.
That's why I don't want to go in.
You can't speak to the facts.
Please, Okasan Mekamanu to me. Why? Ebio Yatiha. Yes, say, oh, ba, we a cocoa farmer. Now, badi wachi kwa farm cry no. Unim say, esi wonkwai. Aya clause 92.
Child labor.
Yes, and your child labor. One okay, child labor crank enhame. And say nkwara akura di wachi kwa farm ho. What are you talking about? It's me please, you have it. Missy clause 92. You are talking about how on earth can you believe this? That thing is on your phone. One person or better Jerry. Or say how on earth can you believe this? Mr. Speaker, what you say? Ebio unim say cocoa farms nyina no. Me tell me say abeye security zone.
Say a protected farms.
More in the Abaya security zone.
Clause 80 to 81.
But that's 80 to 83. What you say? A security zone. And now war farm Abaya say a protected land, a farm. What you be a heifer? Now wo cocoa kuani no. Wo dua no pacho mame 1 minute senior chama 1 minute na me from here there why. Wo dua no. Esi honom Mr. Speaker. Na wo kotwa kra maza so nim say ya chi we
yes
na omo nim asere se mewu
e be ko 10
almost and dey share emre no I think after 110 me refer the exact clause say wutwa ade no unknowingly dia enye enye of be hwe eno ayem fam prosecute you unknowingly ne dey me farm me o reason tia ebia me yi kwan ato ho na me twa enua ni bia eyewudua. But one thing I was buying who the anti makers I am rafon na enya consistent with our constitution. They say, maybe me say na walk about Article 18.
Yeah, and
subsection 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and Article 20, 1A and a 2A and B. But what I say, it talks about the right to own property.
Exactly.
And at the same time, you know, a reason as a bank crash or jail or property, reason of original.
Yeah.
Koko the animal movie. A bill idea buying also who say natural resource and a year vested in government. Natural resource no includes gold, minerals, water bodies, any ade. What any public lands. Koko mimi koko for aka anioma ya invest in the president no.
Mas me da say Peter Bramu kakra ma me na
akonya kasia o de mame. Hwe me say sa bill o mo de abayi no. It's a result of the failure of government say obetumi stop galamsey sania o share boss say obe stop no. Ana bebre na so twitwa omukoko ufuo egufom esane say nipa no hwani ebre no ho a eye dokoko ufuo na o harvest na okoton a yentumi ntua ne ka enti no ene ye yenhye mbrakete bi a ye de besi no kwan say ontwa ngu biem anu achikwa bill no bia metan kra ne say ye say wudokoko ufuo a woni ho kwan say wodi bibi crop bia den account
untumi ndua bode en
untumi ndua bode ye me kuta mafuo sa kokko fuo yi friends me esimu yetumi tu maybe ade ye nsefuo atwa krakra ana ban ka cha me say mintumi ndua mmewom mintumi dommo mintumi tu dommo ewom se me ko hia enwa kora omu a me fam se kan no den na mudi beyi then I'm going to be Hey, Bashiru, Madam Nsempa.
Peter Medase. Thank you. We say what we now say. Bashiru Amantana, a member of the NDC. Or Hesse Obeko Communication Director was Savannah. Mamina Maxwell of Osubuachiase, former MC for a year Swami. Na Mena Peter Wonders as a lecturer with AUCB. We did speaker on behalf of team. I don't pay me that money. I say that Yellow Wunsi. Don't do a more. Ejuma to us. I don't do me any ochina. We'll be back to serve you. God bless you. Good morning.